It's makeup time. So, I notice when some people do their makeup and they have bangs, they wear headbands. Do I have a headband around here so I could show you how ridiculous this is gonna look? Oh, you know what? We'll use this. I have not used this thing since I cut my hair. Let's see if it does anything. Oh my gosh. Yes, actually. Oh my gosh. I love this. It just needs a few bobby pins. Anyway, I was just doing that to get the shit out of me. To get my hair out of my face. Oh gosh. Okay, so I don't know if you guys notice, but sometimes when I'm talking about something that's like I don't want to get too excited about negatively, I do some I burn, burn some trees, some leaves, and I can still smell it. It smells great. Anyway, so I'm rubbing my face now so I don't do it later. I did wash my face earlier today. And I mean, like, what are we gonna work on? Are we gonna, like, change some shit? Or are we just gonna throw some makeup on and call it? We're just gonna throw some makeup on and call it a day. We're not doing any cover up, no concealer, no. What I am going to do is cover my face in eyeshadow. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cover my face. Just my lashes. I am wearing red and black. And I want to try, these are, this was part of like a huge Ulta thing that I had. And I didn't like that it was like all over the place. So I took it apart and put it together like this. Sue me. I do like the, Rimmel collection. Oh, there we go. Nope, wrong side. Boom. A child. No, I'm kidding. So we're gonna go for Spice and Crimson. That's it? Yeah. We're gonna do lots of reds and maybe a brown. How come my last video didn't have that much from when I was recording? My last video didn't have much, it wasn't choppy. But now it's all choppy, even though my camera is the only thing that's, like, up and open. Why do I have a special brush in here? Well, it's not in there anymore. This is funny. So, I do my makeup the way that I like it, because fuck everybody else. I honestly think I might just use 3 colors this time. So we are gonna go for, and they're not named. So, my computer decided that I should have started my video over, which I totally understand. You guys may have missed when I put this thing in my hair, because headbands don't work. And other than it needing a safety pin, like right here, a bobby pin, it looks great. Yeah, anyway. So what I was going to say, no, I have to do the whole video over now because the previous shit is lost. Okay, we're doing our makeup. We're going to focus on eyes, eyebrows, and the lips. I'm wearing reds, a blue, and a black. So I'm going to keep like reds and browns because I like reds and browns and gold. So we're going to do, I think I'm going to play with, you can see which ones I use the most, can't you? I think we're going to play with this one of these, and this one looks gold to me, so I'm going to do this one. Yes. I'm not that... Please don't do it. Please. Oh, wait. Okay. So, what am I going to use as a base? That's my biggest problem, finding a base. And I'm like, I don't need a base, but I want one. No, we don't need a base. Do we, though? We're making a base. So, I am going to cover my eyes in a color that was none of those. I'm kidding. It was the one that was right next to the gold. Maybe if I do this with a mirror, it'll turn out better. Hello? Color. I usually leave my mirror right here next to all my other makeup. Are we gonna do a challenge? Nope, we're not. I wonder how many times I've done that and just had like saggy cleavage in your face. I'm sorry. I really am. That's embarrassing. So, whoa, it's magnified. So anyway, I think I already talked about it, but I'm still really excited about it. I found a geode outside, and I don't want to bring it towards my other crystals just yet, which is why it's sitting on the stove. I was thinking of saging it before I put it with everything else. And I mean, that's pretty much what I want covered. The one thing I like about doing a base is... Okay, no, not the one thing. When I say a base, I don't mean like, okay, we're going to cover that part with foundation. No, we are going to cover it with a color that goes great with all of the colors that I want to put on my eyeballs. But what this does for me pretty much is like... It's easier to color in the lines when you have lines, if you know what I mean. So me going over with a base shows me where I want what. So like when I do the flicker, you know, I'm doing it now so that I can rub the excess off and just like trace over it. I mean, it's tattooing 101. Speaking of which, I need a printer. I think I might ask my neighbors to use their printer because I keep drawing Doodle Bob, but I keep drawing Doodle Bob because I want him tattooed on my gav with a Mihoy Minoi because it always makes me laugh, you know? And I keep drawing it and drawing it and drawing it, and I'm like, it's not the Doodle Bob, you know, like the Doodle Bob. It just looks like somebody tried to draw a Doodle Bob. But I want SpongeBob's original Doodle Bob on my skin. And I do have tracer paper, but I do not have a printout of Doodle Bob. Also, I can put my tracing paper into the printer and just ask to use their ink and like give them $1 for their troubles. But I really want to fucking tattoo Doodle Bob. Like somewhere I want to do it. So it has to be like on my leg, you know. The last time I tried to tattoo a spot that I had to stretch but I couldn't, I messed up. I messed up so hard. So like, sorry, I'm being nosy. What was I talking about? Doodle Bob. So yeah, I want him somewhere where I can always see him, you know, and like when summer comes, everyone can see him because Doodle Bob is the shit. Mahoy Minoy. And am I even? Let's just say yes. So it's funny, my phone and my computer are synced. However, I get notifications on my computer faster than I do on my phone. I don't know what that's about. They're on the same Wi-Fi connection. They're literally connected. Like, My phone is a remote for my computer. So, you know me, I love being dramatic. We are going to put the dark red that I had showed you guys. And then maybe the brown. I'm just going to experiment with my crease. I know that it's not the 80s, or I know it's not 2014 anymore. And I know, you know, the whole crease obsession has been dealt and over with. However, look at that shit. I didn't even blend it. Ugh, and I love it. So, back when me and my cousin would play with makeup, like I'm playing with makeup right now, some people would be like, yo, can you do my makeup, blah, 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 when I go out or whatever, you know, go to the bar. It's so funny. I used to go to the bar to make money. I was never too much of a drinker. Unless I was suicidal, then I didn't really give a fuck. But, what was I talking about? Go to the bar? Okay, yeah. People would be like, oh my god, can you do my makeup? And I'd be like, no. I've done one boy's makeup before, and I couldn't deal with their skin. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like, you know, like when you put lipstick on, you know how much your skin drags. You know, I don't know how much other people's skin drags. And even if I try to do their makeup like I do my makeup, we all have different eye shapes, you know, different skin consistencies. And it's like, no, I can't. Because I'm going to do you fucked up, and mine will look better, and you're going to be like, why'd you do that to me? And I'll be like, I told you I couldn't do it. So, no, I don't do other people's makeup. Theatrical makeup? Hell yes. Halloween makeup? Hell yes. Band makeup, like, you know, rock stars want that rock star look. Maybe a little under eyeliner, some mascara. That I can do. But, like, eyeshadow? No. Oh, no, I'm crooked. Oh, I'm so crooked. Did that help? Not really. See, now that side's way darker than this side. I'm going to be doing this all day now. Makeup is fun. It really is. You're painting your face. Sometimes... fierce. Sometimes when I do my makeup, it's like just for funsies. You know? Like, I ain't trying to impress nobody. Now, to accent the little blue that I have on my shirt, we paint the eyebrows, bitches. BG. Which one? I don't know. We're gonna swatch it. Swatch. Oh, swatching makes a lot of difference. I was gonna use this one because I thought it was bluer, but when I swatched it, this one is actually like blue. This one's purple as hell. So we're gonna get in with the navy. I mean, I'm not going to the navy. My uncle did that for me. Thank you very much. I think every one of my uncles, except for my Uncle Danny, was in the armed forces. Except for one of my Uncle Danny's. I have two Uncle Danny's, and the other one was a Marine? I can't remember. I want to say he was a Marine because he had a white hat with, I think, a black and or gold rim, and then he wore I think navy blue to black. I'm basing this off of a picture of his uniform that I saw back way when my ate Rose was alive. So I was younger than 12. So this is a couple decades ago. So take that in mind too. It was like navy blue black uniform with either white or gold buttons. I cannot remember for the life of me. And this looks purple. But I think it looks purple because of my hair. To the video, it looks blue. I don't know. And yes, I know I'm going to have to brush my hair again. I hate brushing my hair. I don't know why. Now that it's like, now that I've fried my hair and my bangs are straight, it's less of an issue. But I don't really like the afro look, you know? I kind of like the wet look when it comes to my hair. And all I really need to do, I have this mixture in the bedroom, in the bathroom. It's got, oh my gosh, it took me forever to get this mixture together. It's got a little bit of cream press, which is like, I don't know how you would express cream press to somebody who doesn't know what cream press is. So if you don't know, don't use it. It's kind of like Blue Magic, but not at all. So I've got, it's cream press, leave-in conditioner, olive oil, a little bit of pink oil. What else did I put in there? I think I put in, I already said leave-in conditioner. And I think like 3 more products. And then I diluted it with water so that when my hair is dry, I can just like do like a quick refresher. Whenever I style my hair when it's dry, no. It wants to do whatever the hell it wants, and I'm not going to stop it. I'm really behind on some of my Facebook groups, and that makes me sad. I've been behind on Facebook in general. But I feel like the reason why I haven't been on Facebook is because of all the ads. Like, I'm on to post shit. What is wrong with... Oh. I did it again. So where my problem lies is the fact that this is my left hand. Like, you can read this, because to me, when I'm looking at it, it's backwards. So when I look at this eyebrow, this one right here, I think that it's this eyebrow. See, does it make sense now? And when I'm doing this eyebrow, I think it's this eyebrow. So, look. Oh my god. No, stop. So I took my meds this morning. I promise. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done with my eyebrows. I'm not even done with my eyes either. I was just like, let's give this bitch blue eyebrows. Yes. If I had the money, I would be dyeing my hair like I changed my eyeliner, or like I changed my eyebrows, which is a lot. I've been looking for that hair putty where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I see a lot of black people using it, and it makes me want to use it because I feel like it'll work with my dark ass hair. And what they do is like oil pastel pretty much, but for your hair. And I want that so hard because I'm sick and tired of bleaching this stuff. And then, you know, the more your hair grows, the more you have to bleach it. And I'm not with that. As my hair gets longer, I do like the ombre effect. So sometimes I'll wait for my hair to grow out. And then I'll just dye like the whole thing again. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't dye bleach hair or don't bleach bleached hair. And it's like, but it's not silver, so I can continue to bleach it. Suck my dick. But what I do in those terms is when I bleach the whole thing and I want an ombre effect, I just don't leave it in that long. You know, it lightens every piece. Just, if it says don't leave it for more than 30 minutes, don't fucking leave it for more than 30 minutes. Just don't do it. I was told that if you put white right here, it makes your scleras look less white. And the sclera is the white part of your eye. I didn't know what the hell a sclera was. I don't even know if that's really a sclera. Somebody help me. I dipped it in the wrong powder. I miss doing my makeup with people. But you know, COVID. And I am immune compromised. So no. I'm actually waiting for the vaccine. I did. I don't, okay, so I don't know if this ever happens to other people, but sometimes when I move, one of my joints likes to lock up. And I don't know it's locked until I try to move. And this time it was my knee. So when I tried to move this way, my knee was like, bitch. Laugh at my pain. That's all I can do is laugh at my pain. TGIF, I do have a doctor's frames. Can you guys tell that my tongue ring is crooked? I did that myself. I think I did that my sophomore year. Yeah. Either my freshman year. Oh. That was funny. I remember when I pierced, oh my gosh, I've always been that person where it's like, if I want a body mod, I'm going to do it myself. Which is why I bought a gun. Tattoo gun. If I ever mention having a gun, it's my tattoo gun. I don't like guns. I like stabby. Shut up. No, but for real, like, I do have protective gear. I've got a baton. I've got some knuckles that are in the shape of a cat. What else do I have? I have a couple of knives somewhere. Let's see if one of them's right here. I remember putting it down here a long time ago, and I don't remember taking it out. Oh, there we go. This is the most dangerous thing that I have. It's not sharp. I have not sharpened it. I wanted to sharpen the tip. However, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy enough. It's heavy enough that, color. There we go. No! It's heavy enough that, like, I can just hit somebody with it inside of here. And I do keep it right next to my desk, underneath my desk. But yeah, try getting spanked with one of these. Ooh. I might move this to the bedroom. Anyway. Back to me putting mica all over my face. Yeah, did you know that the shit in here that makes it so, like, it sticks and it's shimmery and the powder is made out of mica. And these mica mines are filled with children. The miners are miners. And a lot of them are like dirt poor. I think a lot of them are in India. And a lot of them die. So we can be beautiful. Buying a mica-free makeup is a little bit on the expensive side. Just a little bit. But it's worth it. It's so worth it if you're like not hurting the children. I also believe in the Robin Hood mentality. As in, if you steal from me, I'm gonna kick your ass. But if you steal from a corporation, I don't give a fuck. Which is how I got in trouble by being an accessory, because I was around someone who was in a JCPenney and they wanted to go crazy with stealing shit. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. There's a smart way and a stupid way to do things, you know? Put your money in stocks. Like, that is the best way to steal from the rich. And one thing that y'all need to know for those who are buying stocks, if you are employed anywhere, if you're employed anywhere, you can take part in shares, and you can purchase shares of the company that you're working with. Now, if you quit / get fired, you do have the option of holding on to your shares or selling it back to the company. Now, some places have a waiting list, you know, like, oh, you have to be working with us for a year, blah, 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 blah. But it's a really great way to start working on your investments. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't have a job, but has a lot of money sitting on, you know, like, it's a smart way, and it's a bad way to cheat the system, but it's cheatable. And that's what us Americans are here for, cheating the goddamn government, god damn it. So I'm pretty much done with the shadow. I did notice that my eyebrows are a little on the wax side, but that's okay because I have bangs. What was I going to do? I wanted to highlight my little pips here. What are they? Ducks? Quack. How do you pronounce duck? Duck to tape. Can I have a life? Okay, so I'm sitting here. We'll do blush. Does this look like blush to you? This does not. Who the fuck would use this as blush? I just want to know. Now, my daddy blacker than licorice, okay? So, like, I want to know who's going to use this dark-ass purple as a blush. No. Like, Rimmel could have done, like, named their shit so much better. Oops. And yes, I know, I'm using the same brush, even though each palette comes with its own brush. I don't know why I do that. I bought a kit. I bought a brush kit. And I've used it the one time that I did it on YouTube. Was the one time that I actually used them. I am so bored. So, I'm sitting in my living room. Our living room is like our frames. Our living room is our work area. Like, my desk is right here. His desk is over there. I hula and exercise over there. My bike is over there. Like, it's not really a living room, more like a rec / office room. I don't know. Like, there's a TV in here, but it's not hooked up to anything. And, like, why not hook up my TV to my computer, right? Because I use my TV as a sticky note holder. There's There's a sticky note of what foods my dog can eat. There's a sticky note of foods that my dog cannot eat. There's a sticky note of things to do throughout the day. There's a sticky note for doctor's appointments. Even though on my computer I also have sticky notes. Sticky notes everywhere. So yeah, I don't really watch that much TV. I do love YouTube. That's not the right color. I've been getting into this guy. I don't know his real name. I'm not going to say his real name. But his channel is called Telltale. And he was a Watchtower slave. And what I like about watching his videos is that, like myself, he's been exposed to certain religions. We've both been exposed to Jehovah's Witnesses. Mine was not as bad as his. His got to the point where he was exiled. I never got close enough to become exiled. However, when it comes to the Catholic Church, I mean, I was baptized there as a baby. I think it's weird. There's a couple things that you can just look at someone and tell like what religion they are. Like most Catholics have their ears pierced, but they're like super against tattoos. But like you pierce those ears as soon as they're like a baby, you know? I don't understand. I was one of those babies. You can tell Jehovah's Witness because they don't have beards. You know, usually Orthodox. Okay, now Orthodox and unorthodox Jews are different. You know, you got the stereotypical black hat, curls, you know, facial hair. I used to live next to a Jewish community when I lived in Rogers Park because it was so close to Evanston. There's a Jewish community in Evanston, and oh my gosh, do they have the best meats. Okay? They care so much about what goes in their body, and they eat meat. That you don't see that a lot. But you know, I've been to the Kingdom Hall, and you know, I've had to sit there, read a verse from this certain script from this Bible. It was like a children's Bible. I remember it. Guys, I just spent my whole time doing my makeup on cam just for it to stop for some reason. That makes me sad. But I was talking about religions and Jehovah's Witnesses and how I was sent to the Kingdom Hall a few times. No, I never had to go door to door. You know, I never had to... I never had to go like door to door. You know, I never had to do much. But she was like trying to indoctrinate me, my assumed grandmother. And, God damn it, I gotta brush my hair again. So yeah, she would make me read scriptures from like this children's Bible, and she would like slam a book. Frames. There we go. So she would like slam a book on the table while I'm reading, and she would be like, "What did you just read?" And I'd be like, I don't know. And then I would have to read it again until I would like memorize it. And it was just a really bad experience. No bueno. But I didn't do my eyeliner. That's like the last part, eyeliner and mascara. I can't just walk around with shadow. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. So let me scoot you back so that my mirror is not on my mouse anymore. I'm so sorry, Lego pieces in the background. That was my phone. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot. We're gonna do a... I look bald. We're gonna do a line of eyeliner and some mascara and call it a day. I want to do like the easiest eyeliner. Boom, a child. Every time I say boom, I feel like I have to say a child. Because there's only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. Blame the memes. I speak meme. So yeah, Telltale. They don't just do stuff about the Kingdom Hall, even though, you know, that is the religion in which he was exiled from his friends and family, which, who exiles people in 2020? I mean, I know we got that cancel culture, so like that is like the exile of fame. And I think that's stupid too. Like, no, let's not cancel people like Johnny Depp or Eminem. Let's cancel people like Harvey Weinstein. You know, like, let's not cancel people because they don't want to adhere to a religion. Let's cancel people because they want to rape children. But anyway, he was talking about the best way to crash a a Kingdom Hall. Ooh. And like, you know, the elders can't touch you. They can just ask you to leave. And they were like, sit in the furthest spot from the exit, to where if they do have to come to you, you know, they corner you to the point where you can't leave, you know, like. And they usually come in like groups, but they don't sit next to each other, right? So when one of them starts talking and they're like, okay, can you leave? We're asking you to leave. We're going to call the cops. And then they're like, oh, you're going to call the cops on me, but you're not going to call the cops on the elders who are touching children, blah, 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 blah. And then that guy leaves, right? And then the next girl stands up and she was like, I was molested by one of the elders and I tried to take it to court, blah, blah, blah. Because apparently you need 2 witnesses in order to make a claim of sexual assault, molestation, or any other type of abuse in the Watchtower Society, and that is something that I am not okay with. Who the hell... Out of all of the times that I have engaged, that I've been a victim of sexual abuse, there was only a few times in which there were other people around. You know, like, who's gonna whip their willy out in public? Like, they're gonna be smart about it, is what I'm saying. You know, they're not gonna do it in the open. They're not gonna have any fucking witnesses. So, can God be my witness? You know, like, can Jehovah be my witness? Like, no, because Jehovah is watching over his members, is watching over his elders. But that's neither here nor there. So, you know, they have the 3rd and 4th person. And it's so crazy because Telltale is showing this video of these people crashing the Jehovah Witness, the Kingdom Hall. I don't know what to call it other than the Kingdom Hall, because that's the only place that I have been in that's been like Jehovah Witnessy, is a Kingdom Hall. I've been to Pentecostal fellowships, and oh my God, was that scary. But let's go back. Let's go back to the Jehovah Witness. So in the Kingdom Hall, like, you know, the 3rd person started talking, and it's this woman in the front, an older woman. She's literally, her fingers are in her ears, and her head is down and her eyes is closed, and she's going like this. Like, she's not even trying to have any of that information go past her earballs, like frames. Like, that is a good Jehovah's Witness. You know, she's like not even giving the worldly people a chance to express themselves. And I think that's pretty cray-cray. Now, let's jump to that one time I went to a Pentecostal fellowship. I can't remember if I was dating the guy, because we were like on off a little bit, but I think I wasn't dating him, and he was just trying to show me God, as if I wasn't raised Catholic. So he sent me to a fellowship with him and his pastor. First of all, I was the only chick. I can't remember if my ex's brother was with us, but the pastor was a male, boyfriend was a male. You know, I was the only person. I was the only chick. You know, I was just the only new person there. Blah blah blah. I had to introduce myself. Like, no, no, no. Well, a couple of things. Ooh, this looks so weird. This eye looks bigger than this one, but I think it's because I put eyeliner. Anyway, we have this. Me and a couple of acquaintances have this saying. What happened to my music? We have this saying, it's the acid trip of 2012. Oh, look at my new background. It's my dog. So, the quote-unquote, the acid trip of 2012 was when we all did acid in the summer of 2012. And my boyfriend literally, we were dating. My boyfriend literally flipped out. He was a gymnastics coach. So when I say he flipped out, I mean like back flips, front flips. He flipped off a table like crazy. He ended up biting this one chick and drawing blood. She probably still has a scar on her stomach. And I told everybody, I was like, hey, we probably shouldn't do acid because we just got robbed at gunpoint the night before. And I was like, yeah, we just got, and acid is all about the mindset. I was fine. But yeah, my boyfriend started flipping out. His ex, who got bit, was like, he's all I have. He's all I have. And I was like, then go do something. Because it's your current boyfriend, who called the cops. Okay. So she's crying. She's screaming. She's looking at me. And I'm like, fine, I'll go up. So I walk up to them. Drugs in my purse. Barbecue sauce on my titties. Anyway, I walk up to them and I'm like, hey, why, what's going on here? And they're like, we're trying to control this guy. He's going crazy. He's on drugs. And I was like, okay, he got a bad batch of acid and he's freaking out. He doesn't know what's happening right now. And they're like, acid? Are you on acid? I was like, yeah, but that's not the point. And as soon as I said yeah, everything that I said was just, they didn't care. So they looked through my stuff. I had put my acid in my condom case because I had a case for my condoms back then because I was responsible. Now I don't have sex, so I don't need condoms. But anyway, so they didn't find it, but they ended up putting me in a different hospital than him. And that's not the point of this story. The point is, when we went to this fellowship, he talked about the story. He talked about the acid trip of 2012. When we had all promised not to talk about it. Like, outside of our little circle. So he brings up the fact that we got robbed at gunpoint, that we did acid, and that he was, they put him in jail. And people were testifying, and that's what he was testifying. And as someone who was raised Catholic, you're not supposed to bring attention to yourself. We sing in unison. If you have confession, you go and talk to the priest one-on-one. Father, I have sinned. Please forgive me for I have sinned. How long was it since your last confession? It's been so-and-so days, weeks. Tell me what happened, my child, blah, blah, blah. No, he's got a fucking microphone in his hand telling all these strangers, mind you, it's a fellowship. I gotta stop right now. It's a fellowship, which means they have different churches, okay? Mind you, we were in Evanston, had to drive all the way to North Chicago, which is not in Chicago or near Chicago. I actually used to live in North Chicago. It's more close to Zion, okay? I don't know. Anyway, so he's telling, it's not just his congregation. It's a bunch of random people. It's a fellowship. It's all these different churches coming to this Pentecostal thing. Okay. Then the priest, pastor, whatever you want to call, pastor, whatever you want to call him, he starts talking about certain stuff, and then everybody starts standing up, and then like this chick, who I know speaks Spanish, starts speaking in Spanish, but in tongues, trying to sound like she's speaking Latin, and I'm like, you're making me uncomfortable, and all these people are touching me, and they're shaking, and they're like falling to the ground, and then all of a sudden, these people bring out these like purple and gold robes, and like the robes seem to be the only thing that'll calm these people down. And then like a group of like 5 people started coming around me, and they started praying for me and my drug addiction and all this other shit, and like I started crying, which made them feel like they could come closer to me. And I'm like, no, I'm crying because you're fucking touching me, and I don't know any of you guys. I don't feel safe. So that happened. I had a panic attack. I started crying, but because everybody else was acting crazy, it was acceptable. That's sad. So, everything ends, and they're like, okay, it's time to eat. I don't want to eat because I'm going to fucking leave because all these strangers have been touching up on me, and they know my business. Now, this was 8 years ago, okay? I don't take part. I mean, like, it's been a couple months. Anyway, so it was just the most uncomfortable time in a church. And this is coming from the chick who used to visit an ISKCON temple. You know, I was baptized Catholic, kneel stand, you know, butt crack of dawn, mass, like, you know, I've been on the stricter side, I've, you know, different strict sides. I think it's so weird that, they don't believe, Jehovah's Witness don't believe in the, what is it called? And the personification of Jesus, because nobody really knows what Jesus looks like. Even though there's pictures of him in all of the, you know, like the little pamphlets of letting Jehovah into your life. Like, why do they have pictures of Jesus? You know? And then everybody, since you can't wear the cross, you know, you can't wear certain things that are depicted. I need a new haircut. Yeah, I need a new haircut. Anyway, you know, you can't, no crosses, no pictures of Jesus, no Christmas, no birthdays, no holidays, you know, whatever. You're not supposed to have a career. You're supposed to have a job. Your career needs to be spreading the word of Jesus and Jehovah. You can't have beards, but Jesus got a beard. And all the pictures that I seen in those Caleb and Sophia videos, Jesus got a beard. All his disciples got a beard. You know why they don't like beards anymore? Because the founder of Jehovah's Witnesses, who are actually like, I can't remember what the name was, but anyway, the founder had a beard, and he had a certain ideology that the newer person who succeeded him didn't want people, you know, to talk, think, or do about. So what he ended up doing was basically trying to discredit said founder. And one of the things he said, see, I really like this, but how do I hide this part? He, you know, he disbanded beards because the guy before him was like team beards. I have a thought that will hide this thing, but I need to find it. Ow. We're almost done. Yes! What? I still need some bobby pins for this side. Because this is the side that usually stays down. Or I can just pull this back. What? Yes. I live for this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I might just upload all of the videos or try to mash them together somehow. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Peace.